Pink ladies, T-Birds just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and if you don't have a fan, you're not doing drag.
Welcome to my nightmare, despite there is no moral to the story. There is no glory, it's gory. I got
Okay, so guys, this is season 2, episode 6 of DRagula. I know it's late. Ohio weather, we're going to get on from that because I done already told y'all. Some days I feel good. Last night I didn't. So I watched the episode last night, but I'm just shooting the video this morning because I didn't feel like doing this at all. But I have to just say, I loved this episode. First of all, I like challenges that have to do with weddings. I always have. I always like to see the twist on what people are going to do with the wedding. But this is a gothic wedding. I'm kind of going out of order because usually I have just watched the episode. Obviously, I just told y'all I didn't. So, our opening. I love this opening. This is a good old... I told y'all this before. Pink Ladies and T-Birds has been rocking with me all season. I said this before, like... the Boudoir brothers is doing 2 looks an episode. It's bigger now. It's on TV. They're coming with it. Everything is not going to be no high budget costumes. So my girl said, let's get physical. We going to go ahead and give you some Jane Fonda in the 80s tees and do a workout video. And stab. And stab. And kick them in the face. Like that shit. But the outfit, I was living for it. It was simple. It was a black leotard with some skulls on it. I'm sorry, with like the skeleton from near to here to one side. The headband, wristband, black leg warmers. I was here for that look. I was here for it. It was simple, but I was cracking up. But then they were like gossiping at the end, talking about like none of them are ever going to find a man and all this stuff. It was cool. But we found out it was going to be a wedding, so I was like super hyped. So we get the girls back. Everybody thinks Boudoir went home. Everybody thinks Boudoir went home. They knew Victoria. It was like, we know Victoria is safe. Like, come on, y'all. But we already know Erica went home and Boudoir is back. So the girls give Boudoir the business, okay? They are giving her the business. She is not here for Victoria. Was the first one because Boudoir was like, well, what's up with you and Dolly? None of your fucking business, bitch. Like, I'm like, oh. Yeah, Victoria comfortable in the goddamn competition now because Victoria was just running her mouth all this episode. And then James came for Boudoir about her lie detector said, but bitch, you wasn't honest about some shit too. Do you care to explain yourself? Why you coming for Victoria? I don't know when Victoria and James just got so cool, but okay, whatever. I literally wrote this. James's pettiness was worthy of praise today. And it was. She is paysquad.com.org. But I was kind of here for this episode because can we all just admit it? I'm tired of Boudoir. But this was the kicker. I could not believe what couldn't I believe? I had the note right here. Oh, I could believe it, but I didn't know these bitches were going to come for her. And James comes out and says, bitch, I need to apologize to you because the reason we were all so mean and nasty to you is because of this bitch over here at Boudoir told us terrible things about you, horrible things about you, and we knew that and know you. And she said, but as it turns out, we didn't switch places because, Boudoir, we know you. We've been in the competition now, and now don't nobody like your ass, and we love bitch pudding. I was just like, ooh. Shout out to Maddie Rance because Maddie Rance said that shit last week. So, Me and Maddie usually clock the same tees, but I didn't clock that last week. Good job, Maddie. But the gag, y'all, I skipped over that because I was over here hype. I was medicating myself because I did not feel well. Y'all have to understand Ohio weather. Like, it was 50 degrees, sunny, nice outside. It's December now. For like 40 hours, and then all of a sudden the temperature dropped like 20 degrees, and it was like in the 20s, like the low 20s. Fucked my shit up. So I was self-medicating, and I was watching it. But when I tell y'all, I had got so goddamn hype when they said, we think we left one of our girls go too early. And I was like, oh, is they bringing somebody back? And they said, Dolly. I was in here screaming. My poor neighbors probably heard me. I was in here screaming, y'all. And then it was like, psych. Shade, baby. Shade. Because I was just all the way here for it. And when they said it, I wasn't even putting the two and two together about the lie detector until until the board brought it up. I was just excited to see Dolly back because I was like, and this is on a Gothic wedding challenge. I would live to see what a board was going to do for that. Okay? But let's get into this floor show. So, the Boulets come out. And it kind of looked like a church Gothic thing, like almost like a bishop to me. So if it was kind of like in theme because it was a wedding, I don't know. Definitely my least favorite look of the season because it was basically just a purple choir robe with some shoulder stuff and a headpiece, which is cool, but it's the Boulets. I usually say they can't do no wrong. And again, they looked flawless. I just didn't care for the outfit. But the floor show. First of all, my Instagram and Twitter friend and writer of Jawbreaker, and director, Darren Stein, came back to guest judge and Bible Girl from last year. So I was like super excited about that because they were the judges for the Basic Bitch Challenge. So I'm kind of surprised they weren't the Scream Queen Challenge judges. But maybe like just the way the timing worked out. And I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Or maybe they even switched the challenge around because they really was trying to give Erica Clash a chance. I don't know. But let's talk about the fact that, usually I do the screenshots. We're skipping that today because I literally usually do the screenshot where their name comes up. I couldn't tell what nobody's outfit looked like when their name came up. Because y'all, like when they were doing the name and like trying to show their outfits, I'm like, but I can't see what now one of them got on. So I couldn't really critique outfits until the lip sync. And because I was critiquing outfits during the lip sync, I couldn't really get into the lip sync. I was feeling the song though. I was into the song, but it took a long time for it to get into some words. And at first I was like, well, is they performing an instrumental? It's like an interpretive dance or some shit. But then they get the lip syncs. Now I can only go because usually I would have went back a few times and watched this and been able to clock better because I would have been grabbing screenshots of outfits and shit. We're not doing that today. Unless I decide to put up the outfit of just all 5 of them. But let's get into these outfits. I was living for James. Do y'all hear me? Outfit alone, James. Like, that was such an interesting way when you said Gothic wedding. I'm thinking black, old Victorian, which was more along the lines of what, what's my girl's name? Victoria did, which I love Victoria's look too. My top 2 looks were James and Victoria, and then my next one after that was Disasterina. Well, James that was part of the challenge. And the fan never came out. Now, James did explain, she was trying to pull a patch and pull her fan out her costume somewhere. And Bitch got stuck. She hid it from herself. She fucked up. She couldn't pull the fan out because she couldn't find it. The show must go on. Because designing the fan and using it was part of the challenge, that put James in the bottom. Now, I was pretty sure that because there's a bottom 3 and we've seen it on other drag shows, and hell, we seen it last week, to be honest. Somebody was in the bottom just because they didn't want to only have 2 people in the bottom. Because there's no way James, like I said, I wasn't really paying that much attention to the performance because at that point I now had to look at the costume because they didn't give me a real opportunity to see the costume. And of course we didn't see the whole performance either. So I can't really judge the performance. But I loved James. Now when I took the notes, I said that bitch was too literal. She was just a pretty bride and I didn't like it at first. I did like in the performance, like she came, basically out of a body bag, like she was already dead, like she was the corpse bride. I was getting Tom Petty vibes. Shout outs to Tom Petty, rest in peace, Tom Petty, because I was getting Last Dance with Mary Jane from her, but it was just like too pretty. I didn't realize till afterward, like I said, like this. I'm just gonna be honest. I liked this episode a lot, but it was kind of a mess for those of us like really wanted to like judge along with it for those of us to review it. But I didn't know her neck. She had painted like strangulation marks on her neck. And then once I seen that, and with her performance getting up like she was like a corpse bride, I absolutely loved bitch. I absolutely love bitch pudding. I told y'all, I'm still Team Victoria Black, but bitch pudding won me over last week. Like I'm here for bitch pudding, y'all. Who I really thought should have won. Let's get into Boudoir. Let me go ahead and pull this out. Because the shade is about to be real. I did not like Boudoir's look at all. The girls were clocking her T's because they all like made their outfits and she basically went and got a wedding dress from a thrift store and spray painted some black on it. I don't have no problem with that. Just because y'all made y'all outfits, it wasn't a sewing challenge. So if that's what you did and you just got an already used wedding dress and zhuzhed it, I'm not mad at that. However, what I'm mad about is this. And we talked about this with Erica Clash last week. I understand like that bird nose and all of that is your aesthetic. Okay? But to me, when I saw this bride, I immediately thought about Boudoir in the Ghost Town Challenge and was like, to me, it looked like this bride was marrying that bank robber. The problem with that is it looked like an incest wedding because it looked like they could have been brother and sister. In a roundabout way, what I'm telling you is the look was too similar to me and the look was too similar to some other looks that she's done. I wasn't a fan. The performance, I agree with the taller Boulet brother. Because the younger one, or not the younger one, the smaller one, and Bible Girl was buying her zhuzh. And I was just like, not with my debit card, not with your debit card, not with Donald Trump's debit card. Like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any of it. And then the props. Here's the thing. If you're going to use props, you can't fuck up the props. And for me, this is what made me mad. Even though I understand it was part of a challenge, you put James in the bottom for not having this. But this bitch fell down the steps over her costume, had a sign that was upside down. It was a mess. I was right along with, and I was saying it the whole time during the performance, I'm like, this is a mess. Like, Boudoir, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. And the taller Boulet said when he was like, that was a mess. And I was like, thank you. That was a fucking mess. And by the way, you was not giving me enough Darren's time. I know this is a drag show, but that's the homie. I wanted to see more of my boy. But again, I couldn't really pay attention to the performance that much. I don't know the song. You're cutting between 5 different people, and I understand for TV purposes, it was beautiful the way it was edited. I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying it was very hard for me to critique and say, this is who was killing the performance. Because to me, from what I saw, I was here for Victoria Black. When she had that bouquet of flowers and pulled that head out, I was like, yes, bitch, this is what I need. Give me the life that I need, or the death that I need in this case. And they said she wasn't good. Well, you didn't edit together her not being good, so we don't know. James, yeah, I never did see her with a fan, but I don't remember if I seen anybody's fan. I'm just saying it was edited quickly, which is really a shame because I don't think James should have been in the bottom at all. Here's the gag, and I actually liked what Disasterina looked like. I actually like Disasterina. I love Disasterina. I also agree. I think this might be the best Disasterina looked. But we know her performance wasn't that great because she mentioned it in the Boudoir section that, you know, she was just going to wing it because she was having a hard time, you know, with that. But Bitch Pudding and Victoria was safe, and I was okay with that. I don't know. I liked everybody but Abora. But the gag, y'all, the gag this week. The gag this week. Oh, and because it was so divided, we told y'all from the beginning we're going to do what we want to do. Abora, you safe. I'm sorry, Abora, you won the challenge, but you're up for extermination. Clutch the pearls, what a sneaky thing to do. And I was hoping for the drama that was going to be you won the challenge, but you got exterminated. Disasterina is gone. And I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. Like, I really wanted Abora to go home. I did not think that Disasterina was the worst. I don't think her look was the worst. I don't think her performance was the worst based on what I saw. Again, when you're shooting something and you have to edit everybody in, we're not getting like the band challenge where we saw all 5 of them perform the whole routine for me to judge accurately. So I don't know how bad Disasterina actually did, but I'm disappointed. Because I was also looking for Disasterina's just realness when they was all being bitchy and cunty and arguing back there in the boudoir with Abora. And they was like, well, Disasterina, honey, you're quiet. You know, what do you got to say? And she's like, really, all of y'all could just take my advice and shut the fuck up and go do what y'all gonna do on stage. Because this is some petty bullshit and I'm not here for this. And I couldn't help but think, I was like, that's because for the most part, he's straight. I know that sounds shitty. But I was like, that's why Disasterina is not here for none of this. I'm like, Disasterina is married to a woman. Ain't nobody motherfucking cattier than drag queens, but biological motherfucking women. Okay? He like, I live with this kind of drama, okay? I'm married to a woman, her and her motherfucking friends. I don't do this catty shit here, because that's just how I was feeling about it. I was like, Disasterina is not here for y'all bullshit. Plus, I'm sure, because she was worried about the lip sync, I'm sure that, too, she was more so in the zone. And then Disasterina was like, I understand that I'm older, but y'all young bitches, y'all worried about the wrong shit, and I'm sure that has something to do with it as well. So anyway, that's DRagula episode 6. I will see you guys next week for the rest of DRagula, which probably for the rest of the year, because I'm actually going to start with Riverdale. Like, everything is pretty much probably going to have like a little bit of a Christmas twist to it, because it's the holiday season. So thank you so much for rocking with me. If you are not a Pink Lady or a T-Bird, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when the remaining DRagula reviews are coming up. And if y'all watch DRagula, I know y'all watch Drag Race, and you know we getting Drag Race probably right after DRagula. So you want to go ahead and subscribe. You want to hit the notification bell because I'm reviewing all of that. Also, it's the holiday season. If you have some money to donate to my Patreon, shoot it through. We have tiers starting from $1, and you do get stuff. And we're doing a contest next year, so for patrons only. So you might want to get in on that. And if you're not 100% sure you want to subscribe, watch another video. YouTube pick one out for you at the end of this from my playlist, and then you can subscribe. So thank you so much for watching. Deuces.
Clueless, and I'm clever with every letter. This sister's a soldier. I'm the